Who is it?
It's your mom.
Enter.
Can I turn on the light? It's a little dark in here and I can't see.
Dark in here.
Huh?
We prefer it dark in here.
My son Oren thinks he's a cyborg from the year 2050.
Hey, what is up, guys? Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Should be right there below. Also, subscribe to my friend's channel right here. Have a great, wonderful day. Goodbye.
Mother,
Just come down.
you are
Just come
disturbing our
down.
operations.
Listen,
We are receiving
just come
programming.
down.
We are watching video. We are learning
Learning what?
about the future.
Oren has robotic movements and robotic speech. It's a glitch. Like, he's a computer.
Your intensity will be matched as we try to save you and everyone that we know.
He talks.
Okay, wow. Well, that's, I don't know a way to describe that, but that's a bit weird. I mean, I can talk like a robot, too, and I can say cool things like, I hesitate to articulate in fear, I may deviate upon the highest degree of accuracy, instead of just saying, I don't know, like, jeez, bro.
In a collective, everything is we. He hasn't said I in over a year.
We are alone in this. No one else was chosen to do what we are doing.
We need to, save the planet from sudden doom. Cyborgs are part machine, part man.
Okay, so can I just say that was horrible. That looked like a TikTok filter. And speaking of TikTok, you should follow mine where I do magic tricks. That was not him being part machine. Okay, that's just, and mother, what are you doing to this child?
But I gave birth to Oren, and he is flesh and blood. I also made lasagna downstairs, and I wanted to know if you could, join us.
We are not hungry. Thank you.
Oren on the plane was astro traveling. Every time I turned around to check on him to make sure he was okay, he was zoned out. Astro traveling is where he travels to another dimension where he gets instructions from the higher beings. To me, it looks like he's sleeping.
Okay, so how did you come across this information? Like, were you just asking him, like, son, what were you doing? Are you sleeping there, buddy? And he's just like, I will refuse to answer your questions, but I am astro traveling for your information.
There is an apocalypse in the future. We have seen it in our dreams and in our visions.
2 years ago, he graduated from NYU Business School with a 3.9 GPA.
3.9 GPA, and this man thinks he's a cyborg?
This isn't the young man that I saw walk across the stage when he graduated. He's changed. He wanted to come back home, and I told him, of course, with the understanding that he would get a job. From that point on, it just spiraled.
We are still in that process of gaining full employment.
That was a year ago, honey. That was a year ago.
Things do not happen overnight.
Well, I mean, duh, but like, do robots sleep for a year? Like, I'm just saying, that's, wow, I have no words anymore.
He was not looking for work. Oren is on his computer all day, and he very rarely comes down from his room.
Welcome to our headquarters.
I know that he's not a cyborg, but he believes he is here to save the planet.
You say this has been going on for about 2 years.
Yes.
But when he's just around the house, just hanging around, is he always in cyborg mode?
He's always in cyborg mode.
So he never just comes in, says, hey.
Just a question, does this kid have friends? Is he just like, do all of his friends think he's a cyborg or they're a cyborg too? Because my man Dr. Phil's over here, he looking pretty confused.
Mom?
No.
In looking back, are there things that you recognize now with the benefit of hindsight where you saw atypical thinking or unusual behaviors or identifications when he was growing up?
I never saw anything.
Did you ever notice that in times of stress or conflict that he would seem to withdraw or disassociate in some way?
He started that once he came back home after college. There were certain expectations when he came home that I wanted him to be a part of, helping me around the house and taking out the garbage and helping me, clean up and help.
Okay, so like chores, those are the certain expectations. That makes sense. If I went to college and got a 3.9 GPA and I had a business degree, I would definitely be expected to do that.
Helping with groceries, and he would just usually tell me that he's working, he's busy, and that he is on his computer, and sometimes would ask me to leave his room.
But he would isolate.
Yes, he would be in his room from early in the morning to 4 o'clock the next morning. He would be in his room working on, whatever it is that he does on his computer.
So you don't think he has a mental?
Okay, so if you're gonna go straight to Dr. Phil and you don't even know what he does on the computer, bro, it's kind of like, that's just very ignorant, and maybe you should, I don't know, see what he's doing. Like, if he's playing video games on there, playing some Fortnite, maybe you need to get him checked out to Dr. Phil, especially if it's Fortnite. But just saying, if he's actually working and buying penny stocks and all that, like, I don't know why he'd need to go to Dr. Phil, as long as he can be a good contributing member to society.
Mental illness.
Oh, but the cyborg thing should be checked out.
No, not at all.
So
It is.
if it's not a mental illness, what would motivate this kind of atypical behavior?
Well, one of the things that he knew that I wanted him to do was find a job, and he hasn't done that. And so, if he can claim that he's a cyborg and so forth and not have to enter into, having a real job like the rest of, the kids out there who graduate from college.
Thank you if you made it this far into the video. I didn't think it'd be this long. I had to make it on short notice. I'm really sorry, but if you're watching this, friend who I tagged into the video, I did this editing in 5 minutes because it had to be quick, but just to prove to you that I can edit for my project. Thank you. Good night.